Smurfy greetings, YouTubers. It is I, 3 Hellgear. Welcome back to Smurfs Epic Run here on Smurfy Saturdays. There are 2 days left, and just before going to sleep last night, I managed to get the gold chest. So essentially, I've pretty much caught up and I am not using the right Smurf setup. I got the daily keys before doing this, and then it kicked me again. The game has been pretty wonky. So now I have reached the hardest grind in these events. The grind between the gold to black chest. And I've said this before. The tier grind from the gold to the black chest is the hardest tier in the game. It's just before the big prize. And you really have to put the work in. All right. Let me switch back to Reporter Smurf and get the proper setup, and then we'll get back to moving. Okay. Ooh, I'm not supposed to be rocking that ring. There we go, moon ring. Again, this is the hardest tier to obtain. But when you get it, oh, is it sweet. Oh, is it sweet. I also forgot to mention to all the new people in the previous episode that any double coin effects that you might run into using the double coin scepter or picking up double coin potions, those do not work during these events. Alright, it's time to really run. I'm actually very content with the fact that I have I've managed. That's why I'm rocking the moon ring, for that good fiesta time. I'm glad that I managed to catch up to my daily pace in light of the fact that I've missed about half of this event due to pride. Well, I got one of those 2 25-piece collectibles, but it's cool. One is better than none. And 835 is a really good score. Alright. So yes, I am feeling a bit better about how things have turned out in this event. It shows that even when I have half of the time, if I put in the right work with good old Reporter Smurf, I can make up a lot of ground. I'm going to make it a habit to not do this so often, though. I've also managed to pick up both maracas and umbrella Smurf. So they are part of the Smurf party now. you know, $5 for a Smurf, that's fair. You know, most people spend $5 on a Carl's Jr. meal. You know. But man, did I really have to put the work in. I would have gotten farther into this tier on Friday, but Splatfest started in Splatoon 2. And, you know, I had to put the work in on Turf War. In case all of my peoples who were... Really? I jumped. Come on. Oh, well. And that's what happens if you fall from a Fiesta time. You miss out on at least 75 bubbles. So it's best not to fall from the little... It's best not to fall from the clouds. What a terrible score this stage. Terrible score. But yes, to all my people who are playing Splatoon, I chose Team Socks. And I am a sock king. So, maybe a little later on this Saturday, I'll get back into Splatoon 2 and take it to the Turf War. Because I'm happy to say that I completed the Zapper Fest challenge. There's probably going to be another Zapper Fest. Because they still got to drop the third Zapper. But until then, we have the gray one and the red one, the 85 and the 89. We don't have the other one, the bronze looking one. Everybody who played the first Splatoon, they know about the third Zapper. You should know about all three Zappers if you played the first Splatoon. I'd have to whip out my Wii U and see what year it is, man. But to those of you who are wondering, what you're supposed to do for the Zapper Fest challenge is... That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. YouTube has been really busting a guy's hump over stuff that is not suitable for all advertisers, especially on this game. And I'm like, are you serious? Are you serious? Did I drop the F-bomb on this without them knowing it? Without knowing it? Is that what's going on? Because you know, if that's what's going on, then let me know in the comment section below. I know this is a tame little fun game and people want to get on me for dropping the S word, but you have to remember, this game, Smurfs Epic Run, is rated T for teens. In light of its cute and everyone rated look. This is a T-rated game. Thank you for invincibility, because if I didn't have invincibility, that would have been a death. And I would have been real damn pissed if I didn't have invincibility and that would have killed me. I would have been super pissed. I should have 100 more than this. This should have been a 502. This should have been a 503 score. What a damn shame. What a damn shame. My house lives right next to an expressway. So, of course, there will be cars going around and fire engines and the like. It's one of the drawbacks of having an expressway on the other side of the wall where you reside. What's the weather been like to all of you guys out there? Man, this morning it was windy as all hell. I mean, the winds were howling. It's like somebody was fighting Undyne on the genocide route. Doo 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 doo. Yeah, the battle against a true hero was one of the two hardest fights in the game. But all my Undertale players know that that genocide science fight is a... oh, God. I still remember the first time people were doing that on the genocide route. And this one person posted their notes because they died 500 times against Sans. It was super crazy. Not to be confused with the former WWE wrestler Super Crazy. Oh, man. Winds were howling this morning. You could hear that howl. The howl was real for the wind, man. I know Suicune doesn't do that much howling. Actually, can Suicune learn howl? I don't know if Suicune can learn howl. I know he knows roar, but howl is a different story. If there's one thing I do like about the Pokemon games, is that when you have a chump Pokemon that likes to use Roar or Whirlwind, if your level is higher than they are, it doesn't work. Because I know that was one of the most frustrating things for me in the red version on that route just before Fuchsia City, facing off against the Pidgeotos, because they would use Whirlwind and they'd blow me away. And all that time wearing them down for the experience just to grind for the Koga fight, gone. Because they use Whirlwind. Psst, boom. You were blown away. Alright then. Let's try not to fall from this part this time. There we go. Alright, we've completed Fiesta time. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Had to spend 10 gems, but got through that stage. So the majority of my time is going to be spent grabbing the wonderful black chest and then making the grind to Jackal Smurf. Now, to all my Smurf aficionados out there, if you know what episode or what instance in the comics where Jackal Smurf came from, let me know in the comment section below, because he's one of those Smurfs where I'm drawing a blank on. You know, Centurion Smurf, I kind of had a good feel on it because of the whole Roman deal with Greece and the games and all that, but Jackal Smurf is like, I don't understand. I'm drawing blanks here. And I was denied the invincibility potion. All right. Good. All right then. Probably won't be... Wow, I almost messed that up. I probably won't be getting too high a score this stage, but it's okay. .331 is average. That's not... It's not good, it's not bad, it's just okay. They need to remove this one, especially now since the dark purple magic portal to the epic adventure doesn't show up anymore. That'll be a tweet. All right then. Onto the ice. They're gonna have to change a lot of these, man. Like the dark magic portal one and the spin the wheel 3 times a day one. They have to change those because you can spin the wheel infinitely now. All right. Someone said I should roll immortality with this reporter Smurf setup instead of invincibility. One of my buds in my gaming little circle where we play Smurfs games like this, there's like, you know, we see you run reporter Smurf to drop the invincibility potions. Why don't you just let him run with Amber and get the immortality potions? The reason why I don't let I don't run with Ember to get the immortality potions is thanks to the updates. When you grab the immortality potion, Reporter Smurf's magnet effect pauses. So I'm running while immortal, but I'm not getting the magnet action that I'm supposed to. I mean, sure, it's nice to have the rainbow bridge blocking so I don't fall into pits, but it's like, And everybody who's been wondering, they're like, how do people get such high scores in the tournament? I'm telling you why. Smurfs Epic Run did a tweet about this, where someone is running, and they're running with Princess Smurfette. Now, to those of you who missed when I explained how Princess Smurfette works, I won't be getting that potion. Princess Smurfette has the permanent rainbow effect, which I guess Munchie's up from her nap. Remember, folks, the rainbow effect makes it so that all the pits are blocked off by the rainbow bridge. And in certain places, bumpers show up to avoid you from spikes and whatnot. So when you're running in the tournament and you have those sections where there's a lot of where there's a huge gap, you don't have to worry about that with Princess Smurfette. You can just run across it because you have the bridge. And that makes her very powerful. Not being able to die by falling into a pit, because that's one of the biggest things when you run tournaments that you have to worry about, is falling into pits. And if you can keep from falling into pits during tournament runs, you're gonna get a very high score, especially if you have your team multiplier and Princess Smurfette's level to a reasonably high. That's gonna be a really good score. It's probably one of the reasons why one of my friends has like a 70,000 point score on one of the runs. Oh, come on! I'm very upset about that one. Ah! I tapped and he wouldn't jump. That delay, man. Now, if I was Cook Smurf, I would have been able to get all 6 of those. But I'm not Cook Smurf. I'm Reporter Smurf. Maybe in February, when we get the next Smurf running event, I'll play with Cook Smurf. And Smurfs Epic Run, I expect Cupid Smurf to be the one that happens in the February item hunt. I've mentioned this for a couple of years now. You've shown plenty of those times with Valentine's Day, especially last year, because I tweeted this. It's like, yeah, Smurfs Epic Run shows all these things from Valentine's Day, but Cupid Smurf is not in the game. He's going to be a ripoff of someone who glides, but that's who you want in February. You want Cupid Smurf, because it's love and all that. In all honesty, I'm pretty shocked that we're getting Jackal Smurf in this December of 2017. I would never have expected Jackal Smurf. I need to get that discussion video up, man. Because there are 2 discussion videos in Smurfs Epic Run that I've got all of my stuff for to do, but I haven't done them yet. The first one is similar to the Too Many Smurfettes running, and I need to do a follow-up on that one now. Because we've been given 2 more. It's not Smurfette, it's Umbrella Smurf 3 Hellgear. That's Smurfette. That is Smurfette. Alright? I've looked up pictures of Umbrella Smurf on the internet, and it shows a male Smurf holding like a mushroom for an umbrella. That was the worst time to die, too. It's good to know that oh, thank you. So glad I continued this just for that 100. And that is a hard 100 bubbles or collectibles to get. Even though I'm used to how that system works, it is still a hard 100 to get. If you guys have enjoyed yourselves, thank you again for watching. And if you have enjoyed yourselves, remember to show your love, hit the like button. And as always, thank you for every like and favorite, comment and share, and subscribe to the channel. And if you guys want to see more of the good Smurfs Epic Run action, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on those mobile notes. So when it's time to run, you'll be ready to run alongside me. And I greatly appreciate it. Next episode, we will be grabbing Jackal Smurf. Or at least that is the plan. So, thank you guys. I hope you're doing well in your hunt. Again, Rivki, thank you for saving the day. I know I mentioned this last episode, but again, thank you for saving the day. Because if it hadn't been for you, I probably would have missed this event. Raise your thumbs if you enjoyed this one. Now let me take my goose from the oven because I'm done. I also updated Smurfs Village today, so be sure to check that out as well. I'll see you guys next time.